Let's have some beer. What? Be going down, people of the world. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another beer review. My name is Redbeard, and for the beer of the today, we have got a can of a beer from a brewery I've never even heard of. Didn't even know they existed. This is Solace, an East Coast IPA from the Common Good Brewing Company out of Toronto, Ontario, coming in at 6.9% ABV. Yeah, no idea they existed until was the Royal Winter Fair, and there was a random beer fest thing that went on, and these guys were there. And I convinced them to part with this, and I think maybe 4 or 5 other beers by this brewery. Maybe only 3 other beers by this brewery. A few other beers. I can't remember the actual number. So, yeah. This is the one that I, was most interested in. It's an IPA, so I figured it should be drank the most fresh. I don't think I've ever had an East Coast IPA. West Coast, New England, American style, like European style. I don't know. Milkshake IPA, black IPA, brown IPA, red IPA. What a freaking styles of IPA. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. It's coming across kind of. It's hazy, but not insanely hazy. I can, put my finger up next to it in the light and get the shadow kind of thing. There's a very, very predominant amount of very small snowy sediment in there. I'm not sure if it's really coming through for you. Yeah, no, you can see a bit of it for sure. Oh yes. It's like somebody put sea monkey eggs into my beer. The head looks nice. The smell is actually pretty good. Fruity, like there's a resinness to it. Maybe like I'd give that like the dank kind of classification. Yeah. Not a big fan of the look of that beer though. That is really a lot of particulate. It's almost sparkle puff levels of particulate. Although I gotta admit, I haven't had a chunk of sparkle puff that's had chunks in it in a while. I want to say the last maybe, I don't buy it like often, maybe once or twice a month when I go to the LCBO, I'll grab 1 can of it. So I think I've had probably like maybe 5 cans in a row with 0 chunk factor. This, like the chunks even look darker than usual or something. It's weird. Somebody poured floating sand into my beer. Let's give it a shot. That tastes a little weird. It's not bad, but there is a very, do I have that somewhere? No. I have a little magnifying glass somewhere. And if it's nearby, which it should be, what do I have? Come on. Goddamn right. I knew it was somewhere. Kapyaw! That says 29/10. Really? So this is canned on October 29th. This isn't even a month old, and it looks like that. Something's not right there. That can't be proper. That's got to be some kind of brewing fault or something. Like, there's no way you would put that beer out looking like that and be like, enjoy, people. Unless you're flying monkeys making sparkle puff. it's just really, really bland. Like there's no, I'm not really getting any kind of hoppy anything off it. Water, malt, oats, wheat, hops, yeast. We got ingredients in the date, you know, I can't deny it. And I really do like the artwork on that can. I have a Pilsner and some kind of amber or brown ale, I think. So, you know, I hate that my first impression, beer-wise, by you guys is not really doing it for me. Like, yeah, I feel like something might have went wrong with this batch of beer. I really don't know. Like, those are weird. Like they're not even settling. They're like suspended. Like with Sparkle Puff, you let it sit and the chunks kind of settle down. These are they're just staying. Like I'm watching one right now. I'm okay, it's falling, but at such a slow rate. I can't even. CommonGoodBeer.com, was it? I can't remember. The website looks pretty cool. It was CommonGoodBeer.com. Haha. Damn, they love beer. So, why'd you let this be a thing if you love beer? No, I'm gonna stop for a minute and get into this, and I will be back. It's not bad, but again, I just feel like something wasn't quite right with maybe this batch or something. Like the fact they were serving this, although I don't know if they were serving it out of the can or they had a jockey box or something at the festival. So I can't say if people were being given samples of that. If I was given a sample of that at a beer festival, I'd be like, are you sure about that? But the flavor's not terrible. It's got a kind of decent, muted kind of juiciness to it, and it's okay. Just sometimes maybe a little bit of sediment is just a thing. Oh, that's not a little bit. A snow globe of sediment is sometimes a thing. Drink another glass. Should probably do this. It was found on both websites. 3.64 out of 5 on Untapped. 350 ratings overall. Somebody right there put a picture from the Royal Winter Fair. And that beer does not look snow globy. So, I don't know. And again, it's not old. It's weird. 3.9 on Beer Advocate with 2 ratings, and that's what you think. That's it. If you've had the beer, let me know in the comments what you thought of it, as well as what the condition of the beer was when you drank it, because I kind of want to know. And I'll be back something like this pretty soon, because that's the end of the video. Smash the thumbs up button if you liked it, and blah blah blah. And yeah, that's it. We're done. Peace out. Yeah, that was an outro. It wasn't a great outro, but it was an outro.